Hello, this is Tori with LANDiO. We have a 20-acre ranch in Wyoming, which is just north of Interstate 80, has electricity near the property, and it's only about 15 minutes from the town of Wamsutter. This is an actual view from the property looking west, and you can see there are a lot of nearby landowners that have developed their properties. And from the property, you're only about 4 miles to Interstate 80, which is to the south. So one of the paths to the property from Interstate 80 is to take exit 165, which is Red Desert Road. And then this is what that looks like taking that exit. And then you turn to the north. You'll see cattle guards all around this area. A lot of the land is used for grazing. So from the property, you're only about 12 miles away from the town of Wamsutter, which is a population of around 500. This is the website for the town of Wamsutter. And in Wamsutter, you'll find there are convenience stores, there's fuel, there's some restaurants, there's also the Desert School, and then there's also the Wamsutter Community Health Center. You're also in between Rawlins and Rock Springs. So Rawlins is about 50 miles to the east, and then Rock Springs is about 60 miles to the west. So in both Rawlins and Rock Springs, you'll find there's hospitals, major medical care, there's Walmart Supercenters, there are feed stores, home improvement stores, supplies, professional services, groceries, all the things that you can need. Rawlins has a population around 10,000. Rock Springs is more than twice the size. There's over 24,000 people in Rock Springs. Then in Rock Springs, you also have the Rock Springs Sweetwater County Airport. This is the parcel boundary outlined here. You have this nearby property that's developed over to the west, which was shown in that photo. Then you have the electricity and telephone lines, which are just to the east. That's only about half a mile away. There's some seasonal water flow just to the east of the property through the Red Wash, and a dirt access road along the north. So the property is located in between these two roads. We have a Red Desert Road to the east, and then you have Desert Flats Road to the west. This is a photo of the nearby electricity and telephone lines that are just to the east of the property. And electricity is a unique, valuable attribute that we have not seen on very many properties around this area of Wyoming. Here's another nearby developed property. This is to the south. You can see their utilization of the electricity lines there. This is the Delaney Rim that is south of the property. It's on the other side of Interstate 80, and this is the Continental Divide. This is a view of that multicolored Delaney Rim from the property. This is a more expanded satellite view. You can see the two roads east and west of the property. There's Interstate 80. Here's that Delaney Rim that we just looked at to the south. You can see that many nearby landowners have developed their properties with homes, ranches. Many of them have multiple accessory buildings, which maybe they're running some sort of business. And this property falls under Sweetwater County's agricultural zoning district. You have a lot of flexibility with the type of structure: mobile home, site-built home, modular home. You can have accessory buildings, livestock. Then with a close accessibility to electricity, Interstate 80 just south of the property, and you're halfway between Rock Springs and Rawlins, that has a lot of convenience and value to the property. This is a property just about a third of a mile to the west that we looked at in the beginning. This is a satellite image of that property. You can see trees growing on their property. They have multiple buildings. You can see they're running their operation off of at least partially solar. You can see the panels right here. Another nearby property that's developed, you can see they have planted a lot of trees as well. This nearby ranch has several buildings along with what appears to be a stock watering well in their corral. Another nearby developed property, it looks like they have solar panels set up there. This nearby ranch has several buildings along with multiple corrals. This area is rich in native wildlife. While the photographer was out there, there was a herd of antelope that had crossed the property, and here they are running across the Red Wash. These are a couple more photos of those antelope that were near the property. As far as hunting is concerned, this is the Wyoming Game and Fish Department website, and this property falls under areas designated for the hunting of antelope, deer, elk, and mountain lion. And the area is surrounded by national forests, parks, state parks, public federal land, public state land. This is the Seminole State Park and Reservoir, which is just east of Rawlins. So there's boating, fishing. This is the North Platte River, where there's world-class fly fishing. We have this property priced at just $12,500 for the full 20-acre ranch. All the property details are listed here on our website. We have links to a lot of information and additional resources. One of the questions we get a lot is about water wells. So the Wyoming Office of the State Engineer has a well permit search tool on their website. Once you create an account, you can go in and then you can search by location. So we search for well logs based on the section that our property is located in, along with neighboring sections. So this is our interactive map, which we have linked at the bottom of our page. And you can go here, click Map Legend, and then click Turn on the Township Range and Section lines. And that will provide you with the township range and section for this property, as well as neighboring sections, if you wanted to search the well permit tool yourself. So we've gone through that process and have located at least 5 wells nearby that have been drilled, and they hit water at depths ranging from 45 to 85 feet. They drilled the wells to anywhere between 120 to 196 feet. Now this is a PDF of the well logs. There's 5 different well logs there for you to look at. This is a link to the Wyoming Office of the State Engineer's website. And then we have the water well permit application, which you can download here, along with instructions on completing the water well permit application. Then we have additional information, links to the town of Wamsutter Community Health Center website, the desert school, here's the airport, GPS coordinates for the approximate center point, then information on nearby cities and points of interest. There are over 50 photos, and then down here is a link to that interactive map. We sell all of our properties on a first-come, first-served basis. We have multiple people looking at our properties at any given time. So if this property does fit what you're looking for, go to our website and click on this Buy Now button. What that's going to do is add a deposit of $499 to your cart. Then click this Checkout button. That will then open this window where you can enter in all your information and complete the checkout process. We will then receive an instant notification that your deposit has been made and will take the property off the market. The $499 deposit is credited towards the purchase price, and we cover all of the closing costs. The remaining balance can be paid by cashier's check or wire transfer, and the whole process can be completed in as little as a day or 2. If you have any questions, our phone number is on the top of every page of our website at 713-597-7670, and that number also receives text messages. We also have this interactive chat feature here you can click on, and you can ask us a question. A lot of times we're available to chat live with you and answer your questions in real time. If for some reason we're not available, just submit your message and we'll get back to you at our next availability. You can also fill out this contact form or send us an email directly. Our email address is hello@landio.com. We really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Thank you and have a blessed day.